Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will get a notification on your phone.
Hi, today on my bench I have another Kenwood A85 integrated amplifier. As you can see, I already removed the cover of it in order so I can repair it, and I found something really interesting that it is done to this unit. Now, taking a look at the fuses board, we can see that the fuses, both of them, they are blown, and if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that someone used a jumper wire and he wrapped it around the fuses in order so they can jump the fuses out. Wow. Now, taking a look at the unit itself, we can see that it is filled with all kind of dust and dirt, and according to the owner, this thing, it doesn't produce any kind of sound anymore. Now, after a thorough examination of the condition of the unit externally, I found that the volume key, it is broken. And in this video, I'm going to repair this unit and do a thorough repair steps in order so how I can how this type of volume key, it is repaired. And by that, I will answer a viewer a question. He asked me about how to repair one of these repeatedly. So, let's get started. So, I cleaned the unit up with some compressed air, and as we can see, the result, it is very good. Also, I removed the two fuses. They were blown, and I'm going to install two test fuses instead of them, just so I can power this thing up and see what it does. So I'm going to do this, and then we will see what will happen. So I installed the test fuses into their places, and now I'm going to power this unit up in order so I can see what it is going to do. So here we go, power plugged in. As we can see, the standby LED, it is on. That is a good sign. Let's push the power button and see what happened. As we can see, once I push the power button, the power relay kicked in, and also I heard the protection relay also kick in, and that is really nice. So this tells me that the power amplifier section in this unit, it is probably working without any kind of problems. Now, in order so I can confirm that, I'm going to connect this unit to my test gears in order so I can see what type of signal that the power amplifier in this unit, it is producing. So I connected the unit to my test gears in order so I can test the amplification that this unit, it is producing. Also, I connected the signal generator to the CD input of the unit, and also I bypass the equalizer jacks with RCA cables, as we can see. Now the only question left, if I can control the signal that I'm inputting from the signal generator with the volume key. And if I just remove the knob, we can see that it is wiggling around. Someone put a paper tape. Now if I push the volume key firmly, or the volume shaft firmly, I can manage to rotate the VR control waver, and that is really good. So yeah, the volume issue, it is somehow we are managed to get around that. Let's set the balance to medium, see if the treble and pass they are set to medium, and they are. And now let's boost up the volume and see what kind of signal that this amplifier it is going to produce. As we can see, once I boost up the volume, we are started to get a motion on the oscilloscope. And as we can see, the signal looks very clean and very clear. The output on this channel, it is roughly 10.7 volts. That is really nice. Let's move the multimeter to the other channel, and it is roughly the same. That is really good. So this tells me that the amplifier section in this unit, it is working like it should be, but I cannot say for sure until I clean and repair the volume key and continue the cleaning up process of the entire amplifier. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to disconnect the unit from my test gears, remove all of these boards, clean all of this, the remaining dust and dirt in the boards, and remove the volume key in order so I can repair it. So I unscrew the boards in order so I can clean them correctly, and here is the first board. As we can see, it is very clean. The second one also, it is cleaned successfully, and here is the amplifier board. Also, it is very clean. Now, taking a look at some component, we can see some discoloration in here, and that is because of the dirt and dust combined with some heat. This is what you get. So yeah, the amplifier board, as we can see, all of the component in it looks very decent. Nothing look bulged or burned, and that is really nice. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to proceed to the volume key in order so I can repair it. As we can see, I already remove it, and the naughty thing about this design, that in order so you can remove the volume key board, you have to remove the upper board and remove the front control assembly in order so you can get it out. So yeah, and here is the volume key board, as we can see. So I'm going to put this aside, or put the amplifier aside, and take a look at the volume key in order so I can repair it. Now, in order so you can disassemble the volume key, you have to desolder it. If you want to repair it, or you have an issue with the wafers. But the issue in here, it is in the shaft. As we can see, the shaft, it has this little tab, and that is in here, and that is what it is broken. It is a common failure in these, and it is very weak spot. So the user, if he has a strong fingers and he was trying to rotate the volume, and he rotated vigorously, this is what it will happen. The little tab in here, it will break, and it will be disconnected from the shaft, and this is what will happen. The result, you will have a loose control arm, a volume control arm. So yeah, Now the way to repair this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this and grind this in order so I can make an edge in order so this can be fit inside of this securely, or it can be fit into its place correctly. So I'm going to do this and then I will be back. Now, after studying the mechanism that the control arm control the disk that control the wafers, as we can see, the entire control arm, it is control the disk with this little edge. So this, as you can see, it is broken. It's supposed to just weld like so. Here we go. That is weak, very, very weak. So what I did, I removed the little LED that light the or act like an indicator on the volume key, in order so I can glue the entire assembly with GB weld, and this will cover this issue once and for all. So after a lot of work, here's the final result that I was able to achieve. As you can see, I glued the two half of the control arm assembly with GP weld, and also as in terms of the glue material, a metal type epoxy, it can be also used and it will get the same type of result. Anyway, I will let this cure for a while, and after that I will assemble the entire thing, and I believe the volume key, it is going to live once again. So after the GB weld cured, I reassemble the shaft of the volume key into its housing, and I secure it with its holding tabs, and as you can see, here is the volume key. It is now fully repaired. Now I'm going to reinstall this assembly back into its place in the unit, reassemble all of the board and secure them with their holding screws, and then I will test the amplifier and see how the amplifier it is going to perform. So here is the unit. It is now fully assembled and all of the boards are now secured into their places with their holding screws. Also, I resecure the volume key into its place, and as we can see, the volume key, it is now working like it should be, and the knob of it, or the shaft of it, it is working like it should be, and it is behaving like it should be. No wiggling, and it is very, very strong. Now, in order so I can test this, I connect the unit to my test gears, and now I'm going to plug it in and we will see what will happen. So here we go. Power, it is on. Volume down. As we can see, the power relay kicked in, and the protection relay also kicked in, and that is nice. Also, I forgot to mention that I installed the original rated fuse into their places, because previously what I installed in was a test fuses with low amp. So yeah, anyway, let me boost up the volume and see what will happen. As we can see, the signal looks okay. Very, very strong and very clean. Nice. So this tells me that this amplifier, it is now fully repaired and it is ready to be reassembled and delivered to the owner. So in the end, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.